I hate the Chiefs, but 67% of y'all voted. Let's make it happen. I already got the roster set up. I went ahead and got blue screen, so should be able to get a couple of games in and see how we do, you know. Sorry, it's a little dark, but sometimes that walk home be getting you, man. It's like you got that vampirism going on. Got the room blacked out. Oh shit, let's get it, man. Chiefs it is. Episode 1, fellas. Let's go. Yo, make sure we got our. Oh no. Make sure we got everything right. Kick against win, boom boom. My scheme, your team. Let's go. Let's see what we can do with this team. Should be interesting. If we can get a match. Jalen Ramsey. I think the Rams will be fun to play with when I get to know. There's a couple of teams that I'd be interested in. I might just break the scoreboard with. I mean, imagine me with the Ravens. But the Ravens would be fun. Trying to think.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside
Chiefs Niners.
Stadium here in Kansas City.
This will be fun.
The scene just a few
Niners will be fun to play with.
Predictably loud and raucous here in KC as their beloved Chiefs took the field.
Not even the Chiefs, man. I hate the Chiefs,
match
but
up with the San Francisco 49ers. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And trying to gauge the sun.
Slow.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
All right, so we're just going to play our defense. Can't really use a safety at sub linebacker with the Chiefs without giving something over the back. So I just stick with the fastest linebackers. Work with that. They're just going to keep trucking.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Play action. Now it's Lance. Gets this one to Juszczyk.
Okay.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it
Solid
second and 4 or so.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
On second and very short, Lance eluding the pressure right. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49.
Slow Mostert down a little bit.
Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Well, designed run here for Ayuk. Chris Jones on the stop.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On play action, Lance. He'll buy some time right. The ball comes out.
Oh,
Picked
yes.
up by the Chiefs. There are two
Oh,
words
yes.
that we hear coaches say
Oh,
all the
yes.
time. One starts with a B, one
Oh,
starts with an S.
yes.
Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs.
Here we go, fellas.
They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you.
Oh, I am not used to that. Holy sh! Bad throw, but Jesus, that ball did sell. Oh, crap.
Jarquiski Tart. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening
Gotta get used to him for a little
Certainly
bit.
not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL.
Mostert hit, he drops the ball.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys
Defense is pretty decent.
on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On second down, Mostert. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. Call it an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be third down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. Third and long. Shotgun now for Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's
Doesn't
going
have to change the direction I'm used to.
as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Be all right.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
It's a little slow on the click on.
We're scoreless.
Defense is actually pretty decent.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Back to the running game with Mostert. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Charvarius Ward.
This is just annoying, bro.
Brandon, 5 yards
Jesus.
on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make
I'm
sure
trying to play offense. These guys
time with
just...
your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
You can see you're not running the ball very well, bro. Like, you go give up on it.
Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They'll run the
Good
option
D.
on 3rd and short yardage. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step
Doing a series, man.
Second quarter.
People vote on what team they want me to play with, and I play with it.
So on
Today's going to be the Chiefs.
Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky.
See what it is going to be tomorrow. It's either going to be the Chargers or I don't know, right? I don't like them.
And look at this. It's a fake. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, sometimes the fake punts work out.
Oh, boy, man. When you play people that like to run the ball.
What happens is an epic fail, and what we just saw was an epic fail.
And you're right about that, because the key here is the element of surprise. You have to catch a defense completely unaware that this might happen, this might occur. Unfortunately, somehow they tipped it off, or they were just well coached and on their toes.
Fucking that up.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it.
I know, but I figured I'd go ahead and get the
back into the sight lines of your quarterback,
AFC West out first.
Take the play deep, and that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And down he goes at the 45.
He's starting to get rolling now.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens.
Why, that man is fast.
That makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Mahomes to throw once more. This is caught by Robinson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Caught out left side by Robinson.
Robinson's a nice complimentary
receiver. Have a 1st and
receiver.
goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit, because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Good user.
Caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And that is going to be called.
But he got a dead-eye accuracy? Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
So the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw.
Started off a little rough, but we doing all right.
It's about as proficient, so know your team and go to your strength.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. Lance now on 1st down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That is not. letting me cycle through those guys that I want to be
At the
on.
very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Not wanting to take a chance.
Oh, I missed
this time,
it.
He'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Off of play action, and here's Lance. Taking a shot for Samuel.
Ooh, good shit.
A sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Nice. That should be room for a shot.
Rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Yo,
There
big
goes a
difference.
deep
Oh,
And this one is
you gotta be kidding me.
And that'll do it for the end
I
of the
missed that. I
second
missed that play.
This is the
With
NFL,
Ruggs.
and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Here's Mecole Hardman. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a two-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Mahomes throws in the hands here of Hardman. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here.
Oh, bro, this is unfair.
That's caught inside.
This is unfair, bro.
And all the way in for Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman.
Can't get half of these to work with the Raiders, bro.
Yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And that time he came out of the slot for that big play down.
There's just so many more potential plays.
Saw their partner was what we call scheming a guy open.
Because the throw accuracy's there.
Know that he has tremendous
Well, it's not even the
speed.
speed, bro. The accuracy on the throw, you know? Like,
Shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage.
Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a
like
catch.
Carr, he
So the
underthrows
ball
him
is for the
sometimes if you
two-point
pressure him.
conversion. Sometimes that can
What
be a
up, Mike?
play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by
This
the
dude tried to
defense.
chew clock
That's
on me
2
in the
points for
first
them.
half,
He
man.
identified an open target and put it right on it.
My first drive, I started
This one
off
taken just inside
a
the
little
10.
too cocky.
Now a
threw
crease
that
here as
pass.
he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as
But
it
defense is pretty
Philly
good.
return, they'll start the drive
You
right
can't
around the
really
47.
use a safety. That sub linebacker, which, you know.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little
Look at
bit.
that.
Because
Oh, look at that.
That's into double coverage.
We own it.
Intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the Chiefs.
I like it. Oh, there's a rage quit. There's a rage quit. Hopefully I don't get blue screen, man, because if I get blue screen, the series ends. That's the rule. It's like, go ahead, get through this. Yeah, a lot more is open. You know, like some of the stuff that I don't necessarily get with the Raiders. Oh, shit. Some of the stuff I don't necessarily get with the Raiders definitely raises eyebrows because with the Chiefs, they're open. Like that verticals play. Like I said, the only weakness that I've seen, you don't necessarily have a sub linebacker. You can't afford to put a safety in there, because if you don't have good depth, that's probably one of their weaknesses is their safety depth for speed. They got a slow ass safety. Damn sure don't want to sub him in, trying to put a better safety in the box. So I just leave Tyron and Thornhill back there.
Ready to go as their guys will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here we go, game 2.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from FedEx Field. Thomas. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Is he close? He's running. No, which one do we want to pick?
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
I'm going to have to play 2 gap.
They'll run. It's Gibson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back.
I think that's a better way to play run defense. Is just user, the blitzing defender, zone him and play 2 gap.
And the play fake, and now Heineke.
Good D.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack by Dorian O'Daniel, the linebacker from Clemson. Well, they sent him on the blitz from that linebacker spot, and boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. It's caught.
Couldn't get on the fucking click on, bro.
Damn. Washington. Curtis Samuel, 67 yards. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7.
Usually don't have that problem on my team. Usually I can click down to the zero tech and click right on my sub linebacker. It's like it's a little difficulty doing that with the Chief.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, man.
And down he goes.
That's unfair.
He takes it up to the 40.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this
that
drive
man just got
to a
super
good start.
open.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Oh, where's the
That
flag?
off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
Good user.
That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Mahomes now to throw. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another first down.
Well, it's just been an aerial attack all the way downfield, and they're putting it to the defense in a big way right now. What do you think, partner? Do you now run the football? Because they're in a pretty good spot already at the outer edges of a field goal.
But, like you always tell me, you're still far enough away from the end zone that a pass could be a good option here, too.
You know,
and that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City.
It's too easy, bro.
Mecole Hardman, 33 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
And I'm in the zone. Oh, shit.
They'll look to throw. Here's a diving catch right side.
I'm in the zone that fast. Oh, boy. We're in the first quarter. I'm in the zone.
How about that for a little risk reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
I'm about to do. I'm about to abuse that shit.
Now it's Patterson. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
It'll just let me get in my fucking user, bro. Like, be all right.
The Washington offense at
the zone, play 2 gap.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On second down, here's Gibson again.
Good job.
Out near the 40 to the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, Heineke.
Man, they got Bolton slow.
And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick.
Deserve.
And he'll just get rid of it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10. A handoff for Gibson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They go play action. Now Heineke. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On second down, it's Gibson. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. A tight one, 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Gibson. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Play action now. Here's Heineke. They'll roll him out right, and that is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
I'll put a hard flat over there.
That's complete. Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And Washington has retaken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Hardman on the return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Let's put this shit to the test. Holy shit, that motherfucker can throw. That is OB Bazooka. Let's go. You better back him up. You better back him up.
And they can take the lead with the extra point.
You better back him up, bro.
Well, if the plan is to
motherfucker can throw.
Toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
You mean to tell me I can throw the ball down the field past the coverage? It's a wrap.
DeAndre Carter returning it.
My offense is OP with the Chiefs.
Past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers.
Oh, you're supposed to pick that.
The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fitzpatrick. Flush to his right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he goes out right around the 39. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Washington on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Rolling to his right. And he finds McLaurin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They'll run on 1st down. Gibson, nothing doing. Barely able to muster.
It'll be another day, my friend. It'll be another day. I'm starting with the AFC West.
On that run, Charles.
No, that's
Go and knock them out.
Today
Today will be the Chiefs. Tomorrow will be either the Broncos or the Chargers, so on and so forth.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis. Nowhere to go.
Oh, my
He
God.
lost the football. Much like
Shit.
a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately...
The big man with the pick. Let's go.
Covered. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well,
Man, don't hype me up.
To throw a pick, but throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in the film room after this ball game, telling all their teammates, maybe I should shift over to offense. I've got skills. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely.
And then you can just out-throw the fucking coverage. Holy shit. Two-man's not going to save you, bro.
Deep downfield, even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes.
Oh, bro, I'm not used to having pass protection like this.
Looking downfield for Kelsey. It's intercepted.
Come on, Kelsey. I thought you would have got down.
And he's able to get it back
That's
to
fine.
the 41-yard line. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
Kelsey could have snapped it.
That's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Get him, defense.
Step left.
Give me that.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted.
Yeah, no, right? I'm just trying to knock him out, Javi. I'm just trying to knock him out. Go and get it out of the way.
But now the interception, and their
doing all 32 teams.
Possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring.
Oh, my God, bro. This is just unfair.
For a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 34
You should have seen me, bro. I was bombing the hell out of that two-man defense until I threw that pick.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
Well, I forgot he has a escape artist. Oh, my God.
The lead moves to 10. And that was the old QB one-man band.
Oh, my God, bro. This is sad.
Don't have great mobility. In certain situations, they're able to actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the Giants at the Yale Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he couldn't run it. No one accounted for him. He practically walked into the end zone.
Play it.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Flushed out right.
Everything covered. Got to throw it across the field.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to...
No, sir!
Here he lost the football.
That dollar defense works with this team, too. Let me find out.
They went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect him. Means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's
Oh, bro, this. I tried to throw it over the top.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. William Jackson with a pick.
It's fine.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first.
It wasn't a bad throw.
And that now 2 interceptions thrown in this second quarter.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one, and they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second.
Crosser. Oh, look at that. Another sack.
This one is down he goes.
What up, Bougie?
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is
shit box up shotgun, bro.
Presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
No, I'm doing the Chiefs today. And then tomorrow I do a different team. Doing one team a day for the next month.
And set to receive the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I'm trying to get used to these players.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
The first throw for Henne, the veteran backup.
Oh, my God.
And they're not able to hook up there.
You know what?
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from
right there.
Those penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Mahomes going to throw. He is going to
Ooh, that grab and go's nice.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That too is.
I see you, Clyde. No, he fumbled.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
He can't hold on it very well.
A comfortable 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter, and certainly doesn't.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, you're right about that because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, "Doors closed."
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Off the play fake, Heineke slings this deep from McLaurin.
Heineke sucks.
That's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a give to Gibson.
Deep.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Now Heineke.
Good D.
And it's incomplete. They cannot.
Yeah, the defense is pretty straight, man.
Turn it over.
I don't know why all these people with the Chiefs complain, oh, my defense is sucky. No, it's not, bro.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive.
Oh, my God, bro. Hill is just unfair with play. Holy shit. Hill is unfair on these short routes.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
You cannot play man coverage on speed. I don't know. That is a given.
And And the Chiefs add on to their
Because once they reroute.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
Ah, try to get it through there.
It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I don't deal with clock runners, bro. I just... Damn, Bolton.
Across the 25 and down at the 28.
That's who that was, man. We got some decent hitters. I don't even play with the Chiefs, bro. It's like my first time ever playing with them. Doubles.
Out there, set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense, they
cross.
turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up.
Double cross.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Very much, and I think that's how
Boy, if I had a safety there, man.
Be aggressive.
Trying with these linebackers, though.
Backing me up over here on my own
Now
sideline.
we'll see what his offense can do. In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming. From the gun, Fitzpatrick.
He wants that deep post. We got a guy over there. We got a guy over there. Good shit.
Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Chiefs are going to have it here just past the 25. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise. And he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Shit.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Ooh. This might actually work even better.
Mahomes now on first down. Now
We're getting out of bounds. We're not fumbling.
And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll make this a 2nd down. From midfield, here's Mahomes.
There we go, Kelsey.
This one caught by Travis Kelce. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
He'll take a shot for the end zone.
User! I dropped it!
Good job staying with him defensively.
Hey, that was a good throw.
It'll bring up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And they're going to have a first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 22-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's Mahomes again. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll miss.
This is unfair, man.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
No, escape artist is
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10.
He's so scared of everybody, he's just dropping everybody back.
Because a tight passing play wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down,
User.
it hurts you.
Ah, come on.
Turning point they need.
I should have held.
Picked off by
Should have came back to it. It's fine.
Game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock.
Good defense.
It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
On 2nd and 9, Heineke escaping.
Stay out in front of it.
Right. He completes
that's so gay.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, he turned Bolton around.
He's throw taken in by Samuel. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down.
Bolton not very good in coverage.
A big play there on the catch and run. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
On 1st down, it's Gibson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Gibson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson, a 12-yard touchdown run. And Washington able to close the gap just a bit. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2. It's caught. So they get the conversion. And now we're back to a 1-score game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Let's see.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive.
Oh, my God, bro.
Made by Hardman. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Oh, good user.
And there's a diving catch.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
To throw is Mahomes. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete.
This is sad, bro.
Down inside the 20 at the 15. Back to throw, Mahomes.
Good user.
A good gain again. That's now 30.
Good fucking user.
On those last 2 plays.
That's just, that makes it really unfair, man, when you have my user catch ability.
He was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
All right, so
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. With 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's across for a late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. Something like a track relay.
Hilarious fighting. Let's go.
This guy's steaming ahead, and he has hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
I don't feel like those fake plays are really worth it, to be honest, because people never adjust to the jet sweep. They just keep pinching the line and throw it.
To the 29.
So you really just have to keep doing something to force somebody out some before you can go with the alternate version.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't.
You're not fast enough.
Inside the 35.
I tried.
And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with a clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
One for the road.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray.
Just throwing all over these guys.
Midfield down to the 45. So this one in the win column for Kansas City.
Time is it, bro? Like,
gotta say, CD, it was the defense.
All right, probably got room for one more.
No, without question.
We'll be undefeated with the Chiefs.
You get to enjoy the spoils of victory,
or 27, Jesus fucking Christ. 5 tutties.
They carried this one home.
I gotta use elbow grease with the Raiders to get that, man. A lot of elbow grease. That was fairly easy, to be honest. And it's like with the Chiefs, it opens up more plays in my offense. Especially when you got 2 speed receivers like Nicole Hardman and Tyreek Hill. And then it makes Robinson a nice little check down receiver, you know, like, because the speed receivers start getting attention. It really opens up a lot of underneath because they're so scared of the deep ball. Then you can just start, you know, slant drags, stop routes. Fuck them up, right? All right, fellas, this is the last one. Let me know what y'all think. And then tomorrow, put it in the comment section, man. Broncos or Chargers, man. Let me know. Oh, fuck. I got to back out, man. Well, fuck it. I'll knock this game out of the way real quick.
And they've got it up.
Thought I had it on fucking.
So pretty good
I have to play another one,
position.
dude. I'm not gonna back out. And let y'all know I ain't lose my swag. Maybe I can get him to rage quit. So that's something I gotta.
So from the
probably
36
start tomorrow. I'll do that.
From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, he's going to air it out right away.
See, Carr can't make those throws. Sometimes he can.
And the Bengals are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away.
I shouldn't throw a bullet.
Like
it's
a
my bad.
9-9-9 route, 9 meaning go. Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards.
Oh, come on, really?
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
The animated
Joe
shit.
Mixon, 60 yards. And the Bengals on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Evan McPherson for the...
It's like I went from one animation straight into another animation tackle. And it's like when they get into those scenarios,
and his kick is no good.
They won't let you tackle him while the guy's animating. Kind of miss like Madden 10. You know, Madden 10 they were animating. You could at least press the X button real fast and game tackle him, you know.
Maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
All right, let's go ahead and everything in order.
Carr and the Raiders come up
Shake the
first
cobwebs off
at the 41-yard line. Play action to Drake. Now Carr. And that's caught. It's Bryan Edwards. And
here we go.
He is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Bryan Edwards. 59 yards. And the Raiders have drawn even here. They can take the lead with the extra point to come. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. From the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So he's just going to spam this shit.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking,
there we go.
Okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 2nd and 8. Now Burrow. Flush to his right. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now it's Burrow. Flushed out right.
Deep.
And that will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an want them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Yeah, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
That's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. It's a big play there for Vegas. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Carr. That's into the hands of Edwards. A gain of 6 there on 1st. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. Caught on the right side by Jones.
I did not pass the line of scrimmage. Thank you.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. Carr, a handoff here to Drake. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line. Because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
2nd down and goal. Mariota. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like every time you try to go for play action plays, bootlegs, they're just not what you would hope for them to be.
Enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kenyon Drake taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Carr will look to throw. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down?
Come on, bro. See, they be robbing me, bro. They be robbing me.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
All I gotta do is just play slow mixing down, and we good.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a...
That's how you play that run, D.
Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get
Mom,
this
I have to
offense
put this in my
moving.
defensive.
So how do you do that? How do you shake things
Got to.
up?
You look at what you've called before
I'll
and
do it.
realize it hasn't
Go
worked
to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe try and
Some
find
stuff
one of
that
those
I've
special
kind of
plays from one of your
picked
better
up on.
players and maybe try and hit something
That start to
big and
work
get
a
things
little
going
bit,
in
kind
the
of
excitement
manipulate
area.
the AI enough.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. After one, our score 12-6. Here's 2nd and 10. Here we go. Burrow looking to pass. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Good
He
job.
can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
From the 41, Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Burrow.
Good D.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Max Crosby able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings...
And let me go and get this last game in with the Chiefs, bro. I'm sorry about that. It was an accident. But I still got it, man. I still got it. That dollar defense, though. All right, last game, fellas. Remember tomorrow that I'll probably have to set whatever team I'm using as my favorite team, so I ain't got to go through the team select shit because I just like to pick press X and go, you know? Let me tell you one of these hauls, man. Do not know what the hell going on with me. Do not feel so good.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts. They're set for football as the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Flush to his right. And his first pass is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. To throw is Murray. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And incomplete on the deep ball. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's a diving catch right side. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
I didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolute touchdown. That's caught. Demarcus Robinson from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs on just 2 plays have taken the lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up. And it carries over to the other side of the ball.
Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Daniels on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they...
And oh, his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now Mahomes completes it to Hardman. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. He'll go out to the flat for Edmonds. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep your kicking unit on the sidelines. They're going for it. They'll run for it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Connor. And a short gain down to about the 33. It was Jared Reed who got him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. Pass incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
To throw, it's Murray. And that's complete. It's the tight end Daniels. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, Murray to Connor on the check down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. 6-0 our score after 1. Throwing again, Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Murray a give. This is Connor. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. Murray and company going for it on 4th. On the slant, complete to Green. Touchdown, Cardinals. A.J. Green from 19 yards away. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from grabbing the lead. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Marcus Golden picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Mahomes going to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He is going to find Hill here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Mahomes now on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, 45 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get into the end zone. That gives his guys an 8-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Bunker on to kick it away. Daniels on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Hit sticks, baby.
Over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
And all the way down to the 12. A big play there just before halftime. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing...
And that'll be caught.
This is unfair, bro.
Kansas City, Demarcus Robinson. Demarcus Robinson as the first half is winding down. And the Chiefs will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
I'm doing a series, Big Will. Playing with different teams every day for the next month. So today's going to be the Chiefs going and get him out of the way.
Ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
I'm undefeated with him, though. Crazy, but probably won't see me ever use him again.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Daniels on the return. And a nice return.
Man, Matthew can't hit.
Good here right at the 30-yard
He can tackle and stuff, but I know, right?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. On 1st and 10, here's Murray.
Ward.
This is caught. It's Kirk. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you feel like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move.
Murray has it knocked loose, fumble, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Oh, score.
Middle of the field, a breakaway, and he brings it back. Can you believe
That dollar defense, man, it works. So far, it works with my Raiders and it works with the Chiefs.
Final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
I know, right?
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
Ah.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Good user.
This is caught by Hill.
Oh, give me all day to throw, and that's not what you want to do.
Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown.
Like, come on, man.
Are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You cannot do that.
You have fun with this one, partner.
Yeah, but he's been fun to watch under center.
Already deadly, but now you done put my quarterback in the zone, bro.
Right when we see people get into the zone.
He's about to dot you up now.
Right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving him up.
Passes carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to keep
I have been. It's like I've been doing it with different player advantage.
on the return.
I'm not dependent on Hill.
Lane opens
No.
here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 30.
I'm trying to spread the ball around, bro. Spread the love.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator,
Fumble, but he on the ground.
Assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up!
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
Oh, bro, I gotta do it. I gotta put that adjustment in my ebook.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
I gotta update that.
It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second. Another try after the first down sack. Murray going deep for Hopkins, and he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Murray now going deep for Hopkins. Oh, into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he'll get this back to the 32.
You gotta read it faster, man. You gotta read it a little bit faster.
In the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation.
You gotta read that way faster than that.
You try and spread the field sometimes. There's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area,
boy.
An interception can result.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on.
Here it come, Will.
Just not been up to the challenge
Here
in
it
this
come.
game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes.
He covered like blue.
Man open is Robinson. And he's
Give me all day to make reads.
before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the
You're
game.
using a D lineman. You're not gonna get that with a D lineman. Fat
Third
guy.
quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. Eluding the pressure right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And touchdown, Kansas City. DeMarcus Robinson.
Yo, this is. I don't even play with the Chiefs, bro. This is wild.
And the Chiefs.
All right, fellas, I'm gonna watch my game. We're gonna play with either the Broncos or the Chargers tomorrow. We're undefeated with the Chiefs, man. Doesn't get much better than that. I don't know if I might have accidentally played with them before, but I could check real quick. I gotta go here to look at the compare stats. That shit's wild, bro. The Chiefs are a little bit overpowered. So we'll kind of look and see what we did. Make sure, double check. We are undefeated with the Chiefs. I think I kind of played a game with the Bucks unintentionally. No? Thought I did. Alright, so that's how we're going to be, man. We're undefeated with the Chiefs for the day. I think that was pretty good. 3-0. That's nice. I'm going to try... It's either going to be the Broncos or the Chargers tomorrow. And I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. And we will catch y'all tomorrow.